Okay, make sure you subscribe and like to Lizard Hunter.
Okay, so we're here with, what's your name?
Angel Esquits.
Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And Angel, do you work out there on 27th Ave?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and what led you to start working out there?
Basically, what led me to start working out there is just extra money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And did you have anyone force you to go out there, or not?
Mm-hmm.
No?
No.
Was that your idea?
Yeah.
Um, have you ever had like a regular job?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of work did you used to do?
I used to work at In-N-Out or Subway.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In and out in Subway. Do you think is better? Do you think this kind of work is better, or would you rather go back to the In and Out in Subway?
Honestly, because I enjoy sexual stuff and all that. I like this job, so I enjoy doing what I do.
So you enjoy having sex and getting paid for it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
What about when you're out there on the blade? Is there more competition with like the skinny girls, or like do guys like the thicker girls?
Well, as far as I know, guys like the thicker girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do.
And why is that?
Because I guess we just have more stuff that comes to us.
More to offer?
Yeah, more to offer. Yeah.
So the competition is not there, huh?
No really competition.
And is it really dangerous out there in the blade or not?
It can be, yes. Some girls can get kidnapped, and every time you get into a car, your life may or may not, depend on the situation. So, it all just really depends.
Have you ever been in a tough situation like that, like been assaulted or anything like that, raped?
Yeah. I have. There was this black guy that I got into a car with, and I told him I didn't do anal and stuff, and he tried to force himself on me, and he did put the tip in, and I tried to do more, but I pushed him off, shoved him off, and all that. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you end up getting out of the situation though? Like, how did you escape, or you just let him do his thing? Or
I guess he just felt bad or whatever, so he just dropped me off right then and there.
Yeah.
And from there, I just did my own thing. But yeah, when you do this, it is like a big risk, really big risk.
Would you recommend this type of work to younger girls? Like, there's a lot of like glorifying this kind of life.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't recommend it to any little girls. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta be grown to do this, and you have to do this if you really need to.
No, I mean, like, as little girls grow up, they hear all the music about booty shaking, and how Cardi B used to be like a stripper. And would you recommend that kind of life to a young girl to aspire to be like that? Or
no, I want these girls to go to college, go to school, become a nurse, become a doctor, become something, because you'll do better doing that than what I'm doing now.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Yeah. What about your childhood? Did you grow up in a
nice home? My childhood was pretty rough. I was neglected a lot. I grew up in foster care. My mom just recently, my biological mom passed away this year from withdrawal from alcohol. But I was abused growing up. I was raped at the age 13.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I was around drugs, alcohol, all that type of bad stuff.
You think that has a little bit to do with your lifestyle choice right now, or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it does. When you're raised in a bad environment, once you see what, monkeys see, monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
So, you know, once you see something, you're like, oh, okay, well, I think it's right to do that.
Yeah.
And that's just how, like, you know, our mind works. But yeah, I think that's, you know, what it has. But no.
Do you remember your first trick that you turned, like the first time you actually did prostitution?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
It was just like, I'd say, I don't know, I was scared. I was
Yeah.
nervous. I didn't really know what I was doing at first, but you know, I made my first $80 that night, and off of one person, and you know, all it was a blowjob.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was, you know, it was fast and easy money. I didn't know that, like, you know, I could even make money like that this way. And so just ever since then, I was like, all right, well, I guess this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I have a job and stuff, but you know, this is just a side hustle. And it's just, you know, survival of the fittest, I guess. Gotta do what you gotta do to make money.
When you're out there on the track, what do people ask for the most, oral or intercourse?
Oral.
Oral.
Yeah, oral. And that's what I usually do is oral. I try not to give my coochie up most of the time.
And is there a specific reason because of that, or?
Yeah, I do have a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do have a partner, so I try to be safe, and you know, I do get tested.
Yeah.
So I go to the doctors and all that, make sure I'm doing good, I'm healthy by the end of the day. But yeah.
Okay. What do you think about legalizing this type of work? Do you think that would be a lot safer, or are you with it or you're against it?
I'm with it. I mean, shit, like, it's sex. It's, you know, like, if people, like, you can't make money off this stuff. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, if people, for me, I like sex, and I like, you know, I'd say, hey, like, fuck it, like, you know, legalize this shit. Like, you know, you shouldn't have to be arrested or anything for making money for, you know, your own body. This is your own body. This is your own choice.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And how long do you think you're gonna continue doing this type of work?
Not that long. I'm actually thinking about quitting within about 2 weeks. Because I have a better job opportunity coming up.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm going to take that chance, and, you know, I'm going to see how it goes. And, you know, if it never goes well, then, hey, it could always come back to this.
Yeah. That's goals right there.
This is always, you know, it's always there.
Yeah.
You can always do this. But, yeah.
And for the last question, if you had 2 wishes, what would they be?
I'd say I definitely want my own place and money. That's all. Shelter and money.
Okay.
That's all you need.
All right. Well, thank you for the interview. Do you mind if we do like an update, probably in about 3 months or something, if I see you again?
Yeah, I don't mind. That's fine.
Okay. Well, thank you for the interview. We appreciate it.
No problem. You're welcome.